March 14, 1943. The North Atlantic, nearly 400 miles southwest of Iceland. Aboard the British frigate HMS Starling, tensions spread through the operations room as the sonar operator suddenly stiffened. His voice wavered as he reported multiple underwater contacts bearing 270, just over 1,000 yards away, moving fast. Commander Frederick "Johnny" Walker, the Royal Navy's most relentless submarine hunter, stepped toward the plotting table. 3 separate sonar returns appeared almost simultaneously. This was no lone submarine. It was a coordinated German wolf pack, the same tactic that had devastated Allied shipping for months. In just half a year, these synchronized E-boat attacks had sent more than 500 merchant ships to the bottom of the Atlantic. Walker's escort group had been tracking phantom contacts for nearly half a day. Their depth charge racks were running low. Crew exhaustion was setting in. Then something strange appeared on the surface. A lookout reported floating daybread crusts, vegetable scraps, fresh food waste drifting across the waves. The report made no sense. German submarines followed strict operational discipline. When hunted, they maintained silence, left no trace, and certainly did not dump galley refuse. Any floating debris risked detection from aircraft or ships. Walker stared at the debris field and then at the sonar screen. The underwater contacts had stopped moving. The U-boats weren't fleeing, they were waiting. What Walker was about to discover, and what an unlikely enlisted man thousands of miles away had already realized, would soon overturn the balance of the Battle of the Atlantic crisis. By early 1943, the Battle of the Atlantic had reached a breaking point. German submarines were sinking Allied merchant ships faster than Britain and the United States could replace them. In the first 3 months of the year alone, more than 100 ships had been lost, over 600,000 tons of vital cargo erased. At that rate, Britain faced starvation within 2 years. Admiral Karl Dönitz, commander of Germany's submarine fleet, had nearly 450 operational U-boats. His Wolfpack strategy mass attacks by multiple submarines overwhelmed convoy defenses designed to stop isolated raiders. Recent convoys like SC-122 and HX-229 had been mauled. 21 ships lost in days, only a single U-boat destroyed in return. The mathematics favored Germany. The Type 7 U-boat was perfectly designed for this warfast on the surface. Silent underwater, heavily armed, and capable of staying at sea for months. Worse still, Allied sonar systems had limitations. British escorts could detect submarines, but attacking them was another matter. Depth charges required precise placement. Escorts lost sonar contact as they passed overhead, giving submarines a blind zone to escape. German commanders exploited this flaw ruthlessly. Veteran escort officers admitted the truth. Finding submarines was possible, killing them was not. A pattern no one noticed. British intelligence analyzed every engagement. They knew submarines had to surface eventually to recharge batteries, receive radio messages, or reposition. But predicting when and where remained impossible. Ironically, Allied codebreakers could read German Enigma messages. They knew patrol zones and convoy ambush plans. Yet once combat began, success still depended on sonar, depth charges, and luck. German confidence was sky-high. U-boat aces documented Allied escorts as rigid and predictable. British ships followed doctrine. Once that doctrine was understood, evasion became routine. What German commanders didn't realize was that their own discipline created patterns. Every submarine followed the same evasion playbook: dive deep, turn sharply, go silent, wait. It worked until someone noticed something small, an idea from the galley. The breakthrough didn't come from a naval academy or a research lab. It came from the kitchen of the USS Barb, an American submarine operating in the Pacific. A torpedoman named Armand Swisher, temporarily assigned to cooking duty as punishment, began noticing a strange correlation. Every time food waste was expelled from the submarine's trash disposal system, enemy escorts altered course soon afterward. Not toward the submarine, but away from where it actually was. Swisher realized something unsettling. Floating garbage revealed a submarine's recent position, heading, and even speed. Bread stayed afloat for nearly an hour. Vegetable scraps formed directional trails. Aircraft could spot it from thousands of feet above. Garbage wasn't harmless. It was a signal. Swisher reported his theory to Captain Eugene Fluckey, one of the U.S. Navy's most aggressive submarine commanders. Rather than dismissing the idea, Fluckey tested it. The results were undeniable. Garbage could be tracked, and therefore it could be weaponized, turning trash into deception. In March 1943, during an attack on a Japanese convoy, Fluckey deliberately dumped floating waste, then turned his submarine in the opposite direction. Japanese escorts chased the debris while they pounded empty water with depth charges. The USS Barb maneuvered undetected and launched a devastating torpedo attack. The escorts never realized they had been deceived. Fluckey documented everything and forwarded the report to Allied naval commands. Within weeks, it reached Britain. Commander Walker read it skeptically, but the Atlantic situation was desperate. He decided to try it, the experiment that changed everything. In April 1943, Walker's escort group encountered a wolf pack west of Ireland. Instead of attacking directly, Walker ordered his crews to dump food waste, bread, peelings, anything buoyant, to the sea. Aircraft overhead could clearly see the debris trail. The U-boat commanders interpreted it exactly as expected. The escorts were pursuing aggressively. They dove deep and waited. But Walker wasn't chasing the debris. Using improved sonar and coordinated positioning, his ships attacked the submarines where they believed they were safe. Hedgehog mortar detonated directly against a U-boat's hull. Another submarine was forced to surface and destroyed by gunfire. 3 U-boats eliminated in little over an hour. The convoy passed unharmed Black May. The results were immediate and devastating. In April 1943, Allied escorts sank 15 submarines. In May, they destroyed 41. Admiral Dunitz called it Black May and withdrew U-boats from the North Atlantic. The kill ratio flipped. German losses became unsustainable, all because enemy doctrine had been exploited using floating garbage. A quiet legacy. Armand Swisher never received medals or promotions for his insight. Commander Walker died the following year from exhaustion after nearly 3 continuous years at sea. But their impact reshaped naval warfare forever. Modern submarine doctrine still emphasizes deception decoys, false sonar targets, and simulated signatures rooted in the same principle. Make the enemy believe you are somewhere you are not. Sometimes the most powerful innovation isn't advanced technology. Sometimes it's noticing trash floating on the ocean and realizing it tells a story.